everybody, thanks for hanging out with me today. I've been looking forward to today's prompt because I had a really cute idea from day one. We also just got a printer with a scanner on it, and I really wanted to try that out. So that's why I ended up doing today's prompt digitally. And some people don't think that digital art counts towards Inktober, but honestly, who cares? There's no Inktober police that's gonna hunt down and knock you out or something. I mean, besides, I get so excited to see everybody's art, digital or not, for Inktober that I don't even think about it. I just focus on the challenge of the prompts and my lack of skill as an artist in general, and I let that be my challenge. I do, however, understand where some people are coming from because digital art has a lot of useful shortcuts, like the undo button and layers, which I used a lot. And that seems very un-inky and non-permanent, which I feel is part of the point of Inktober, kind of trying to work through that and build up skill in those areas. But it isn't the whole point, not to me anyways. And regardless of what other people think, this is how I wanted to approach this prompt, needing a lot of practice in digital art. And I mean, I never thought any other artists doing their Inktober prompts digitally were doing anything wrong, so I mean, if you don't like it, too bad, I guess. I will say, though, that I tried to approach this piece in the same way that I would a piece with my real pens and copics. Although I did use layers, and maybe if I do another Inktober prompt digitally, which I might have to because it saved a lot of time, maybe I won't use the layers just to keep it more authentically inky, if that makes sense. But anyway, with all that out of the way, let me tell you a little bit about my prompt, because what I decided to do for it anyways, my cat dragon. Because day 12's prompt was dragon. This is my cat dragon. I love him. I really like dragons, particularly the ones with cat-like demeanors. You see them in movies and what have you. And I know, before you say anything, this is technically a drake because he doesn't have wings. But I imagine him being a wee Bebeh dragon and sprouting out his wings as he ages. Because, I mean, cats don't fly, they don't have wings. And he's based off of one of my cats, Kohaku. He's a mixed breed, Siamese looking, fluffy, chunky boy, and I love him! He's an absolute goof. He's got slippery, fluffy little beans and mega sharp claws. They're like really long and really sharp. Like, even the vet's like, oh, I've had plenty of cats with sharp claws. Oh my god, his claws are sharp. Like, she was amazed. But he's got the sweetest little kind of meows ever. He's so sweet. He comes to me every morning and he goes, like, he calls me mama and he says, like, oh, I love him. He's perfect. Even though he's technically my boyfriend's cat, I'm his kitty mama. I'm like the mom to all the cats in the house. Like, everybody kind of has their own cat and their like favorite human, but they all come to me and they all like me. Anyways, I digress. Yeah, I based my cat drake / dragon off of him. So he's just a baby cat dragon playing with some yarn and just generally being a good. Always a good. But more on my actual like process in the drawing. You'll see me try a few things in this piece and I decided, nah. Like, I try to change the ears. I think that's the first thing I try to do. Like, I think maybe if I bring them forward more, it'll make them look more playful and exciting and blah, blah, blah. But it just doesn't work right, especially with where I put the horns. And I didn't like it. I played around with the color a little. Just a little. I kind of knew what I wanted, and I kind of stuck with it, because I figured, you know, I only have so many markers, so if I pick a color, I'm going to stick with it, and I'm just going to keep it to a couple colors, and try to use that same color in a darker tone to imitate having one colored copic and like just layering that color. See, I was trying a little bit. And then at the very end, I wasn't sure where I wanted him to be as far as the setting goes, so I started with grass in the background. I was like, I don't like it. But it ended up being a rug, which was perfect. All of my cats love rugs. So it made the fact that it ended up being a rug feel a lot more appropriate for the picture. Funnily enough, though, because there's a ball of yarn in my picture, we had to ban string and yarn from our house because of our other cat, Sokka. He ate a bunch of twine when he was a kitten. Like, he gnawed it off of something we had tied together. And then he ran around the house the next morning with string hanging out of his butt. Because he's a dude. And he smeared poop all over the rugs. So yeah, that was a hectic day and an interesting visit to the vet. He's just lucky that that went down before we adopted Haku, because Haku would have never let him live that down. Anyways, funny story aside, thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoy watching my process and me stumble through this digital art program that I am definitely not a pro at. Thanks again for stopping by. I hope to see you again next time, and remember to stay creative. Bye!